Hello everyone, welcome to Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I'm here to solve a classic Sudoku created by Riffclown. Like my previous video, this Sudoku is also created by the same author and it has been taken from the same place, the Discord server of CTC. The last Sudoku had a lot of classic techniques, so I'm covering one more video by the same author. Hope you wouldn't mind. The link to solve this is in the description of the video. By the way, if someone can add a tiny URL link for this classic, please email us. It would be really nice. So the F puzzles link is given in the description of the video. Let's start the Sudoku now. Normal classic rules: each row, each column and 3x3 box in the grid has digits 1 to 9 without any repetitions. The Sudoku is titled Happy Puzz Giving. So let's start this now. There is 1 in row 7 and row 8, so we get a 1 here. Just the 3 ones in the grid, and 1 is not in column 4 and row 5, so 1 goes here, and that gives 1 in row 6. 1 in column 7 and 9 gives me 1 in these 3 cells. And let's go to the next digit. 2 in columns 5 and 6, and 2 is not in row 9, so 2 goes here, and 2 can be placed in row 8 now, and that gives a 2 in row 5 column 1, which gives a 2 here, and in rows 1 and 2 I have given 2, so that gives a 2 here. Let's get to the next digit, and by the way, this is also a live solve just like my previous video. Okay, we have 3s in columns 2 and 3, so that gives a 3 here. 3 in rows 5 and 6, so gives a 3 here. So we have a 2-3 pair locked into these 2 cells. I'll put center marks there. Apologies if my voice is not sounding as usual. I have a severe bout of cold running, so my voice might sound a bit different. Okay, so let's see now. 3s. 3 goes in these 3 cells in box 2, but that will be weird to mark, so let's just remove that. Okay, let's go to the 4s now. Only 2 given 4s in the grid, and 4 cannot be in row 8 and column 5. That gives 4 in these 2 cells, which gives 4 in here. No more 4s can be marked in any other places. There are simply too many possibilities for 4. Let's go to 5s. 5 is not in column 5, 5 is not in row 4, so that gives a 5 here. 5 is not in column 5, 5 is not in row 1, that gives a 5 here, and that gives a 5 here. Excellent. So we get a 2-5 pair locked into these 2 cells, just 2 cells and 2 possibilities. So 2-5 goes here. 5 isn't here, 5 ain't here, so 5 goes here in these 2 cells. 5 in these 3 cells, 5 in these 3 cells. I don't think we can infer much from those. Okay, let's get to the next digit. 6. 6 isn't in column 1 and row 3, so 6 goes here, and that gives 6 in here in these 2 cells. And 6 is not in row 6, so 6 goes here, and 6 goes here. Okay, many options here for 6 in box 3, and I don't think we can make any more progress with the 6s. 7, a solitary 7, nothing much can be done. Let's get to 8s. 8 in these 2 cells in column 7 and 9 gives me an 8 in these 2 cells. 8 is in here, 8 is in here, so 8 goes in here. Oh, I missed that the 8 can be placed in column 8. 8 can't be here, right? So 8 goes here, and that gives me 8 in here, which also places a 6. So 8 and 6. This is not 8. And 6 now can't be in row 7 and column 6. So 6 goes here, these two cells. This is not 8, right? 5 is not in row 9, 5 is not in column 1, 5 goes here. And that gives 5 in row 8 here, which resolves all these. Excellent. So 5 goes here, 5 goes here, 2 goes here, 2 goes here, and 3 goes here. So let's try to place the 2s and the 5s now. 5 in column 3 has 2 possibilities, only these 2. Okay, all the 2s have been placed. So where were we? We were looking at 8s, right? And okay, 8 in column 5 goes here, and 8 in column 2 goes here. Let's get to the 9s. 9 in rows 8 and 9 gives me a 9 here. 9 is not in column 3, so 9 goes here, and that gives 9 in here. So far it has been anything but hard, nothing much to think in the Sudoku, just go on with the pencil marks. But let's see if there is a twist later on. 9 is not in column 8, so 9 goes here. And that's about it. Now let's go with center marking. Look at row 7. The remaining digits are 3, 4, and 7. So this will be 3, 7. And these two cells must be 3, 4, 7. Oh, I missed this. I missed that 3 and 6 are locked into these two cells in box 8. So 4 gets removed from this cell. 3 goes into these two cells, so that becomes a pair. Now 4 has only one cell left in the box, and that is that. So this becomes 7. Look at this cell. This can only be 6 or a 7. Let's write in the digits here. In row 9, it must be 1, 3, 7. This can't be a 3. And these must be a 1, 7, 9 for the column. And this can't be a 7. Look at column 6. We need 1, 5, and 9. So this cannot be 1. So that's a 5, 9. This will be 1, 9. And that's a 1, 5, 9. So I'm just simply making some pencil marks here. If you look at row 6 and these two cells in particular, they must be 1, 4, 7, 9. So have we got all the pencil marks that we need? I have a 3, 6 here, a 6, 7 here. Do I have a 3, 7 here? There is also 3, 7. So I'm looking for a vibing at this point. I don't find any. This cell, awesome. Can't be 2, 4, 8, cannot be 3, 5. It also cannot be 6, 7, and 1. Just one digit possible there. So that's a 9. And now these 3 cells must be 1, 6, and 7 without the 1 here. And that's nice. Look at column 7. We have 6, 7 locked into 2 cells, which means this is not a 6. So that gives a 6 here. This is not a 6. That's a 1, 7. So the remaining 2 cells in that column takes 4, 9 pair. And if you look at box 6, 7 must be in these 2 cells. Okay, row 8 has to have 3 6 here. Where are you taking me, Riffclown? Look at this cell. This can only take 3 4 and 9. So these 4 cells are kind of bothering me. Nothing is in there. 2 3 6 8 9. So 1 4 5 and 7. So this becomes 1 and 4. No 5 7 there. This is 1 4 7. This is 4 5 7. And this would be 1 4 5 7. Okay. So I got one more by value here. 1 4 1 9. Surely there must be something at this point, because there's simply too many candidates out there. This cell is 4 or 7. 1 6 8 2 3 and 5 and 9 are ruled out. So this is 4 and 7. So 4 is also not there. That's a 7. That's a 4 5 now. And this is 1 or a 6. These two cells for the column must be 1 3 8. Yeah, 9 here removes the 9 here. This is 1 5. Look at this cell. This is 3 5. 2 4 6 2 4 9 6 7 and 1 and 8. So this will be 3 5. And if you look at these cells along the column, they must take 4 5 and 6, and can't take 5 here. That's 4 6. This can't be 6. That's 4 5. Wow, this grid is laced with pencil marks, guys. Laced. There must surely be some sharp reduction which I'm missing, because it feels to me that way. For example, these areas don't seem to offer much information. So I think we have made all the pencil marks needed to have a breakthrough here. So I wonder whether this Sudoku also has a plethora of techniques like the last video that had a lot of techniques. I have a 4 5. Oh, awesome, guys. This is superb. So look at this cell. Fantastic deduction, guys. Fantastic deduction. I'm loving this deduction. Riffclown. Awesome. It's always difficult to see these kind of deductions, but once you see them, you may think, okay, what is about this? But the way you must train your brain to see these deductions is not so easy. Excellent one. We always look for pairs, triplets, maybe a Y-wing or an X-wing here and there, but these kind of reductions really not so easy. So the red cell cannot take a 5 because that forces both of these to be a 4, and you don't have a 4 in row 4. I wonder if this is the intended break-in into the Sudoku. Excellent deduction. I'm loving it, guys. Simply beautiful one. This cannot be a 5. That's a 9. That's a 1. That's a 5. Simple and sweet deduction. So we are going to get a lot of digits here. So that's a 3. That one gives a 6 here. I'm just tracing the pencil marks. 4, 5, 6, 3, 6, 7, 6. What else? 9 here gives me a 4. That's a 5. Anything else? 4 gives a 9. So this will be a 3 4 pair. That gives a 7 here. which gives a 1 here, a 3 here. Beautiful, guys. This is an absolutely beautiful Sudoku. For some reason, I really enjoy this deduction. Excellent one by Riffclown. 7 is not here, so that becomes 1 9. 9 here gives me a 1 in here, and 9 in here. So this one gives a 4. I wonder what the name of this technique is. It looked like a W wing, you can say, but not sure if this is exactly a W wing. So forcing some cell to be some digit eliminates the possibility of the other digit completely. So maybe what W wing, not so sure. Look at these two cells, 7 and 9. This will be 1 and 4. 4 goes here and 1 goes here. This will be a 1-8 pair that can be quickly completed. So that's 8 and that's 1. And this is not 1 4 6 8 2 3 5. So this is 7 9. So 9 is here. So that's a 9. That's a 9. 9 and 7. So unlike our previous Sudoku, this one had only one deduction, but super sharp and very sweet deduction. Just didn't like fall into a cliff right to completion. It had some moments in the grid, so I really enjoyed that. So this is a 1, that's a 7, this will be 6 8. So it always gives some satisfaction to finish Sudokus which have these kind of reductions. So 8 is not here, so that's a 6, that's an 8. This will be 3 to complete the row. This is 3, this is 4, and just 2 more to complete the grid. This should be 4 and 7, so that's 4 and that's a 7. So with that, we have completed the grid. Took me roughly 15 to 20 minutes. An excellent Sudoku by Riffclown, and I was actually kind of hoping that this grid will have something like a single break-in instead of the previous one where I had to find many deductions, because sometimes that risks taking the video too long, and also I myself scrap the video sometimes because I often take, not often, but few times I take more time to find a deduction, and I simply can't make my viewers see like this staring at me. So an excellent Sudoku again. Thanks Riffclown for creating this. I will catch you soon with another video. Meanwhile, if you have any recommendations, if you want us to make any particular video, you can contact us at unshackling2020@gmail.com. We'll be happy to see your recommendations and we'll be happy to make a video on it. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Bye bye.